Siguro ang pwede kong ikwento is how I approached the entire shoot, with this being our first collaboration. I already mentioned this earlier that I just really wanted to be surprised. And during our first shooting day, I remember that I think I was able to capture, it was just a 5-second close-up of Meme as Bambi. And when I caught that, I felt napaka-authentic. I suddenly felt that Bambi is alive. Nakuha talaga yung core ng character. Kasi syempre na nagsisimula, ano ba to? I know what's expected for me to come up with a film that's entertaining, but at the same time fresh, but at the same time, it should be a true Vice Ganda movie, but it has to also have to have my own touch. But it's a lot. Parang the pressure was there, but on that first day, I let go of the pressure and I just decided to embrace the process. Kasi nakita ko yung authenticity ng character and I felt that if we could just stay true and stay grounded to this authenticity until the end of the filming process, we might be able to come up with something special. And I think that's what we were all able to achieve. A story for the family, and in terms of how the audiences are going to see Meme, I think they're going to see Meme in a new light. Familiar pa rin, ito pa rin yung Vice Ganda na minahal ninyo, pero mas marami pa kayong mamahalin sa kanya ngayon.
Doon sa pinakita ng trailer kanina medyo different, naninibago kami. Na hindi yung from start to finish, puro magkapatawa. Ngayon hindi, may away, may drama. So,
Nakakapanibago talaga.
Nakakapanibago.
Sa script pa lang nung nabasa ko, nakakapanibago. Sa set, nakakapanibago. Ibang-iba. This is a brand new experience sa akin na napakaganda.
Yung nabanggit mo na yung script, I wanna go to Jumbo and Daisy. Meron pa kayong pinattern na tao? Meron pa kayong inspired ba to by true events?
Aminin nyo na nabuhay nyo yun.
Ano ba? Jumbo?
Totoo yung sinabi ni Meme, pinaghalo-halo lang namin yung mga parte namin para mabuo si Baka.
Pero kasi OFW siya di ba? So did you have to interview yung mga breadwinner na nagtatrabaho abroad?
Yes, we did a lot of research and interviews. Marami kaming nakausap ng mga breadwinners na international Filipino workers din.
Right.
Just like Bambi. Then, nung naririnig namin yung mga stories nila, very heartbreaking, heartwarming, at the same time, very inspiring. Kasi iba-iba man yung version ng kwento ng mga breadwinner, iba-ibang businessman, lahat nagmumula sa isang bagay, pagmamahal sa pamilya. So that's very empowering. At ang sarap palang magkwento ng mga kwento ng breadwinner kasi kadalasan hindi yun napag-uusapan.
Thank you, Jumbo. Daisy, you wanna add?
Siguro add ko lang din na nung nag-i-interview kami, I was expecting na makakakuha kami ng kakaibang breadwinner story. But as it turned out, halos lahat ng breadwinner, pare-pareho ng
For
pinagdadaan.
the hottest and most promising love teams, can you share ano yung nakita mong strength and unique charm ng Mathon or Snoreen?
Charming naman talaga sila. Nag-work yung kanilang partnership dun sa mga una nilang mga series. At saka magaling talaga. Maris is very talented. Diba? Hindi natin pwedeng i-discount yun o disregard. Talented talaga si Maris. Si Anthony Jennings naman, hindi natin pwedeng i-deny na meron din siyang kakaibang brilyo pag pinapanood nyo sa mga sa screen. Kaya nung sinabi ng management at ng star na isama natin tong sabi ko, let's go. Sabi ko, isama natin sila. Go ako agad. Kasi kahit si Maris noon pa yan lagi siyang kasama sa movie ko pero hindi natutuloy.
Alright, thank you guys. Our next question is for Direct June from Chad of Manila Feed. Marami na kayong hit comedy movies pero Direct, how different or challenging ang gumawa ng isang Vice Ganda na pelikula? And why it took you so long before kayo nagkatrabaho? Before nyo gawin ang movie, ano ang request ni Vice sa'yo? So it's a three-part question no? So yung una muna, how challenging is it? It is.
It's definitely challenging because we're telling a story that is going to reflect the situation of so many Filipino families. But at the same time, we want it to be entertaining. And at the same time, siguro, more than anything, my concern was, how do I help Meme embrace the character in a way that she's also going to feel very comfortable. Because she confessed this to me, and I know that from the very beginning, meron siyang hesitation, meron siyang fears that she's going to be working with this brilliant cast of dramatic actors, and she's going to be involved in a lot of intensely dramatic scenes. But believe me when I say that Meme is a brilliant actor. Hindi niya lang na-realize yun, hindi niya lang pa na-embrace yun. And kasi paniniwala ko, and this is something I always say in my workshops, when you witness a comedian cry, is also the time that you witness true devastation. Alam niyo, yung kapag isang komedyante ang nagpaiyak at naiyak ka doon, mawawasa ka. Parang si Tito Dolphy dati, ilan na naman yung dramatic films niya, di ba? Tatay Kong Nanay, Markova. But those are the performances that stayed with us. And si Meme possesses that same kind of power. And as Bambi, she's funny, she's delightful, she's really funny. But at the same time, she's also heartbreaking and affecting. And to be able to balance those extreme emotions, it's no joke, hindi madali yun. And I can honestly say that Vice Ganda delivered and accomplished it with absolute mastery.
Pero Vice, ang tanong, were you scared to get out of your comfort zone?
I wasn't scared to get out of my comfort zone. I was scared to not deliver.
So okay ka
okay akong lumabas. Ang kinakatakot ko, yung hindi ko ma-deliver, hindi ko mapanindigan. Kaya I had to make sure na ma-deliver ko to at mapaninindigan. Kaya kalakip nung takot ko, kailangan kong kumilos. Kaya nag-request ako kay Direk Chu.
Ano yung request ni Vice sa'yo? Yun ang tanong dito, before nyo gawin yung project.
Nag-workshop kami. Nag-workshop
What kind of workshop?
One-day one-on-one workshop.
Okay.
Yun, kasama siya and si Tita Malu. Sabi ko, hindi ko kayang humarap dito sa mahuhusay ng mga aktor na to nang wala lang, nang yabang lang yung bit-bit ko. Hindi. I was so insecure and I thought it was okay. I acknowledged my insecurity at sabi ko, I needed to do something kasi alam ko namang merong lacking sa akin eh. Diba? Kaya ko na magpataway, gamay na gamay ko na yun eh. Diba? Kaya kong mag-adlib, kaya kong sumama sa pag nagbe-brainstorm sila at meron ako maibibigay. Pero yung drama, this is something new, kaya kailangan simulan ko siyang maunawaan, kailangan meron akong matutunan, kailangan meron akong maihanda sa sarili ko, sa katawan ko, sa utak ko, para pag dumating ako doon, hindi puro yabang lang yung bit-bit ko. Kaya it was a humbling experience kasi I knew for a fact na since day one, nung nakasama ko silang lahat, hindi ako pinakamagaling sa set na yon. At kaya kailangan kong atupagin yung matulungan ko yung sarili ko para at least makasabay man lang sa husay nila lahat.
Tita Malu, baka pwede ka mag-share? How was that workshop with Vice?
Napaka-special. Tayak ako. Oo, kasi alam mo yun, parang paghuhubad ng kaluluwa. So, maganda yun. Unang-una, ang ikinatuwa ko talaga, alam mo yung pagiging makatotohanan. Yung pag-amin sa ano ang meron ka ngayon, anong strength mo, anong weaknesses mo, ano ang gusto mong gawin. So it was a choice, it was a decision. And thank God that I am instrumental, no, sa kanyang pag-explore, sa kanyang discovery. At yun, ramdam ko talaga yung kailangan kasi yung kaibuturan, yung honesty, kasi lahat naman dyan kailangan manggaling sa isang katotohanan. Lumabas yun. So, doon talaga nabuksan siya kung madali yung comfort zone. Then it became uncomfortable kasi may uncomfortable moments sa workshop. Pero na-transcend, nalampasan at nakikita natin at sa tulong din, syempre, andun din si Direk, yung yung path na nagabayan ng mahusay, ng malinaw, mahusay at buong damdamin at totoo. At alam ko, nagtagumpay talaga sila. At makikita nyo yan. Pagdating ng Pasko, yung revelasyon na yan. Sa bagong Vice Ganda.
Kaya ang sarap din na, ang swerte ko kasi, bago pa gawin yung pelikula, nandun na si Direk at saka si Tita Malu to equip me bago ako magsimula. At sobrang laking biyaya na hindi lang ko siya kasama bago gawin, kasama ko siya habang ginagawa kasi nasa cast siya. So nandun siya to guide me all the way para abangan yung mata ko, abangan yung kinikilos ko, abangan. So nandun siya, kaya napakaswerte ko. At ang swerte ko rin na siya yung tumulong sa akin. Siya yung nag-workshop sa akin. Ang swerte ko sa kanilang dalawa. It was very hard at that time. It was very hard. Yeah.
Kamusta? Okay na, nagawa na. Nagawa naman. So,
Kasi
okay
nagsashare
na.
naman, kasi nung sinabi niya yung paghuhubad ng kaluluwa, parang nung nag-workshop ako sa kanya, that was the time I was about to restart my therapy. Yun yung time na magsisimula ulit akong mag-therapy. So nung win-workshop niya ako, durog ako nung mga panahon na yun. Durog ako pero hindi ko siya na-address. Durog ako pero hindi ko siya nakikita kung gaano siya kadurog. Natulungan nila ako dun sa workshop. Kasi nailabas ko yung mga nasa sa loob ko na nandito lang, hindi ko napapakawalan kasi hindi ko alam kung paano. So natulungan din nila ako. Natulungan nila ako. Kaya mahal ko to kasi lahat sila kasi hindi ko lang sila nakasama sa professional. Personal talaga yung nangyari sa amin dito sa And the Breadwinner is, kahit yung shooting namin, yung paggawa ko ng pelikula, naging bahagi siya ng therapy ko. Kaya maraming salamat.
Ganda.
Natapos ko yung pelikula ng napakaganda. I thought we were very successful doing the movie. And also, naramdaman ko na ang successful ko din na nagawa ko yung therapy ko habang ginagawa ko yung pelikula ito. Parang pareho ko siyang napagtagumpayan. Kaya thank you, Lord.
Thank you! Alright, before I go back to Jumbo and Daisy, no? Jom, may tanong lang dito na may bardagulan ba with Vice na makikita namin sa movie similar sa trend